Been a busy day, but been a very, very, very productive day. And you have to have those days. And I'm looking forward to this weekend so I can hold up. And confident girls, you're right on time. Hey, Jessica. Hey, guys. Hey, Siobhan. Hey, Pamper Your Puss. Hey, Du Jour. Hey, Danya's Lasagnas. I love that. Hey, Ashley. Hey, LaDon. Hey, Woman with the Word Win. Hey, Tyree. If I missed you, say hi. Hey, Avery. Kiss Baby Pink for me. Hey, guys. If I missed you, say hi. Hey, Ashley. How are you? So today we're going to talk, and I'm not going to be long. Hey, L. Dennis. Hey, Victory. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Persia. If I missed you, say hi. Because somebody the other day was like, you never speak to me. I'm like, look, these names be rolling in, and sometimes I do miss people. Hey, I am Ashley Trahan. Hey, Geeky Ty C. Hey. So look, guys, real quick, I'm going to tell you guys 5 ways. Hi, I'm Tina. Thank you, Victory. Hey, Monica. Hey, Rochelle. 5 ways for you to turn your courage into cash. And that's my whole big thing. Hey, Miss Ariel. Hey, Letitia. Hey, guys. Hey, Crow Hum. You had sent me a link, but it didn't work. I don't know what it was, but Facebook blocked it. And so, guys, there's an amazing quality to women that makes us almost naturally courageous. We don't believe it, but we are. And if you were to really think back to everything you've gone through in your life, you would find that you have an amazing amount of courage. Hey, Increased Jar. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Devon. But you don't give yourself credit. And so today I want to talk not just about giving yourself credit for the courage, but I want to talk to you, hey, Body of Networks, hey, Barbette, welcome back, about turning that courage into cash. And I want to talk to you about turning that courage into opportunity. Hey, Tori. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Rhonda. Woo, Rhonda, girl. We're going to have a story to tell. And so it's very critical that you just give me a few minutes. I'm not going to be here long, but I want you to get this because too often we're missing on revenue. I'm not unhappy at all. I'm going to go on and block you because I'm not unhappy. I'm very happy. We're missing out on revenue. We're missing out on opportunity. We're missing out on the next level. Hey, Clarine, because we don't understand this. So I'm going to talk to you guys about you and your ability to turn your courage into cash. So first and foremost, we have to remember that everything that happened to us was intentional. Everything that happened to us, whether it was laid off from a job, hey, Melinda, hey, Angela, whether it was fired from a job, whether we broke up with a relationship, even some of the most horrible things that have happened to us in our lives have taught us something. And if they didn't teach us something, they made us stronger. We have to keep in mind that all things are working for our good. How many people have gone on to write a book because of something horrible that happened to them? Number 1, turn your courage into cash. Write about it. Write about it. Write about it. That's number 1. Hey, Stevie Mills. That's number 1. Number 2, if you have gotten through something and somebody else somewhere is waiting on you to help them through, teach. That's number 2. Teach. That's number 2. Number 2 is teach. Teach somebody else to get through what you got through. Use your courage. See, we're so quick to say we're afraid, but we're not really. Hey, Coach Tandy. Hey, Love 620. We're so quick to say, and there's so much more you can do with it, Rhonda. But here's where we fall short. Because we don't know how to make money with it, we stop. Because you don't know how to turn it into $1 million, you stop. Not realizing that somebody somewhere knows how to teach you how to generate revenue off of your courage. And I'm one of those people. And Rhonda, you've watched me for years. Years and years. Hey, Sister Soleil. Years and years and years. So you saw me from when I first started until now. And some of you have watched me for years and years and years. And so you know that what I'm telling you is not only true, but what that I'm telling you has been the key to my success over the years. So I could teach you what to do in order to take your courage to the next level. And that's the truth. Why? Because I came that path. And the same way you can turn around and teach somebody to come that path because you came that path. Regardless as to what it is, whether it's sexual abuse or domestic violence. And sometimes we sit and we get so upset because something happened to us that we don't take the opportunity, right, Darius? You go take your nap. Get ready for study time. We don't take the opportunity to utilize that which happened to us as something we turn into positive in our life. You can turn your trash into treasure. You can. You can if you want to. Hey, Bel Romero, if you want to. I want to tell you too, one of my sisters, and I've known her for years. Her name is Talicia Berry. She is the editor-in-chief of Courageous Women magazine. She is looking for 100 courageous women to honor. If you go to bit.ly/I have courage. And I told her, I said, Talicia, I know a ton of women who are courageous and may want the opportunity to have their courage spotlighted and be honored by the magazine. But here's the thing. I don't know if they know they have courage. So somebody asked me about it, and I was like, well, you're courageous because you moved all the way across the country with nothing by yourself and started over. See, we've got to change our outlook on courage. Courage ain't necessarily just running into a burning building or saving somebody that was being held up at a store. That's not necessarily what courageous is. Courage is leaving your husband of 16 years and not knowing how you're going to pay the bills. That's what I did. That's courageous to me. Courage is leaving your job of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and not knowing what you're going to do next. That's courage. Anybody ever did that? Say me. Anybody ever made a major shift in your life and didn't really know what you were going to do next? Hey, Felicia. So that's courage to me. And we're so quick as women, and I talked about it last night in our women's only session. We're so quick as women to downplay, right, what we have done courageously in, there wasn't a big deal. How many of you have lost it all? Come on now. How many of you have lost it all only to have to start over again? Say me. That takes courage. That takes courage. That takes courage. That takes courage. You know, Rochelle, if you're embarrassed to share your story, it's okay. I don't think that everybody has. Hey, Latara, I don't think everybody has to share their story. I don't. If sharing your story is not a part of your destiny, you don't have to. But I challenge you to dig deep and look for places where you've been courageous, and to stop underestimating your ability to be courageous. So we said, hey, Kenyatta, we said number one, good for you, Amara, because we have to be a testimony, right, Lynn, to somebody else. Right, Annette? But God, we have to let somebody else know how we came through. Hey, Chris. But the bottom line is that if you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to share. You don't. You have to get it out. You may have to journal it. Hey, Marriage of God, you may have to journal it. Hey, Shakisha, you may have to, you may have to do it some other way. But, you know, you've got to get it out. And you've got to recognize your courage. So number one, how to turn courage to cash. You can write a book. Number two, you can have workshops. Number three, you can create products to help other people, journals and checklists to help other people who may be going through that same thing. You can start consulting. You could start support groups and networking organization. So there's literally, the list is endless as to how you can take your courage and turn it into cash. But the hard question is, will you? Will you? Will you? And that's the truth. There's so many stories of so many women being courageous every single day. Every single day. Being evicted from your home, being homeless. All of that takes an amazing amount of courage. And so I just want you to know that, hey, Smokey Cookie, you can do this, but you've got to stop turning your back on your greatness. And I know that's an ouch moment for some of you. But you've got to stop turning your back on your own greatness. I'm not any greater than any of you. Leaving an alcoholic after they shoot at you, that's a made-for-TV movie right there. And you know, sis, when you say this time for real, that's everything. You got to be more committed to this journey than you are literally to anything else right now. You know, your kids, they're fine. Your man, he gonna be fine. Your job, they gonna be fine. When are you going to be committed to you? When are you gonna be committed to getting the knowledge you need to move yourself to the next level? When are you gonna stop starting all over? And I stand in front of you as a living testimony. If I can do it, guess who else can do it? Somebody type in me. See, I'm not telling you anything that I don't know for myself. If I can do it, guess who else can do it? But you've got to do some of the things that I do, which is consistently invest in knowledge, consistently keep my feet moving, consistently encourage myself and not let fear beat me up, consistently not let procrastination keep my money in the chokehold. Let me tell you something. Procrastination will keep your bank account broke. If you don't have a phone number in your bank account right now, and instead you've got a temperature, it's because of you. It's not because of anybody else. Especially if you're in the United States, because I know some of you are not, and you live in a land of free commerce. If your bank account looks like a temperature, 22, 46, and not a phone number, 713-228-767. If your bank account looks like a temperature below zero, it's real cold, it's your fault. It is your fault. Get up off your assets and turn your courage to cash. I'm so for real, love 620. Hey, TG Word Ministry. I'm so for real. You have total control over your bank account. You have total control over your life. Hey, Teresa. Stop playing small. And y'all know who that was for. If that was for you, just say me real quick. You ain't even got to say it out loud. Just say me in your head. Me. Stop playing small. What stops you? Fear. Be afraid of the right stuff. Be afraid of being broke. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all too doggone tough. That's y'all problem. You already been through the homelessness. And I'm not making a joke out of it. But you ain't even afraid of it no more. You already been through that crazy man situation. So, see, that's y'all problem. Y'all too tough. Y'all too tough. You already lost the job and had to recover from that. You already lost it all and baby, y'all better be afraid of the right thing. Be afraid of being broke. Be afraid of being homeless. Be afraid of not being able to pay your bills. Be afraid of being in the dark. Come on now. Let's be afraid of the right stuff. Be afraid of that job letting you go and you ain't got no backup plan. See, that's y'all problem. My sisters is too tough. Y'all, I know I got some tough sisters, but my sisters is too tough. Come on now. We need to be afraid of the right things. Let's be afraid of the right things, right? So for those of you who are interested in the magazine opportunity, there is a cost associated with it. So don't run out there and think it's free, but it is an amazing price. She has over 6,000 people on her mailing list. And depending on the package you choose, you get to be on her radio show. She has over 1 million listeners on her radio show. It is an amazing opportunity. It's a very, very, very affordable price, starting at $99 for B. Yes, Miss Latrell, there is. Starting at $99 for being on the web, for the 50 to 100 courageous women and the top 50 in the magazine, starting at $199. Don't miss the opportunity to be in a national magazine and to be honored in Florida as one of the courageous women in business this year. It's a distinctive honor. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. bit.ly/IHaveCourage. Now for the rest of y'all, if you really want to learn how to turn your courage into cash, I have a class coming up. It's a combination of Scope School, because most of you are not out there using your voice. You say you want to market stuff. This is how you market stuff. That whole, it doesn't matter, Rhonda. It doesn't matter, Rhonda. That whole, bit.ly/IHaveCourage. I have courage. Hey, baby. That whole, what was I getting ready to say? My son came in. Oh, that whole, posting stuff on Facebook and hope people gonna buy it. Posting your book, posting your workshop, posting on Instagram and think people are gonna buy it. Baby, that's so 2000. You might as well go back to MySpace with that. If you're not on video nowadays, what are you doing? And that's the truth. How many of you know you need to consistently, I didn't say every now and then, I mean consistently, get on video and stay on video? Say me. How many of you know you do? How many of you, that's so 2000, Baby, that went out with MySpace. And do it right. And do it right. And get the word out. Girl, Kenyatta, let me tell you something, baby. I'm not mad at nobody. Here's the thing, y'all. If you're my client and you don't move as quick as I think you should, or you don't do what I think you should, even though I take your success in high regard, I don't get mad at you. I don't get mad at you. Your bank account is mad at you. Your next level is mad at you. Your ability to be able to do some things on a national and international level is mad at you. Avery says she got 15 new leads and 2 clients this week from my advice. I'm not mad at you, because when you don't listen, and I know I'm giving you $1 million advice, your bank account gonna tell the story. I don't have to hold you accountable. We're grown, we're adults. Your bank account will. I show up to these classes, my clients will tell you, I pour it out. Hey, Patty Rain, I don't try to hold nothing back. I don't try to do smoke and mirrors. When I show up in class, I teaches, baby. I teaches. And it's up for you to learn and go execute. And if you fail to do that, there's no shame on me. There's shame on you. And you know, that's what saved me. Because I used to be so upset. Oh my God. I used to be so upset when people weren't making money. And I knew the publication date for this is November. And I knew I was teaching them the things that they needed to do to move to the next level. And so as a result, I said to myself, you're in position. Hey, Tony, you're on purpose. They've got to get on purpose and stop being afraid and start to move. How many of you know you need to move? I'm just being honest. How many of you know that you need to move? You need to start creating some products. You need to start being out on Periscope and Facebook Live. You know you're getting left behind. And see, here's the beautiful thing about Scope School, aka Victor, we're not talking about that right now, so I'm going to let you go. AKA Live Stream School, is you get a lifetime membership. And so whenever you want to come back and relearn some stuff, you can come back and relearn some stuff. If you go to bit.ly/moneyscope, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's 3 different offers. Yep, you got to get it out, Rochelle. I mean, that's the hard part. There's 3 different offers. You can take Live Stream University only, which teaches you how to be on Periscope and on Facebook Live. You can take the Money Lab only, which teaches you how to build more products and services. Just like we were talking about, books and ebook classes and products and workshops and starting a consulting business. It teaches you all of that. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Let me tell you, sis, that's hard. I know that's hard. I know that's difficult. You know, and that's why I stay in some type of class. And it's to hold me accountable, because life is going to continue to happen. And I need something that is going to keep me moving when life happens. Somebody say amen. I need something that's going to keep me moving even when life happens. So the Money Lab, where you're going to create product upon product upon product, is only $59 a week. And you can get them both for $99 down and $99 a week. Listen to me. And I can tell you this with all seriousness. I can tell you this with all truthfulness. There's not another class on the face of the planet that teaches what I teach like I teach it. I'm going to repeat that. There is not another class on the face of the planet that teaches things in such a simplistic manner that you can get up out of that classroom and go execute. You ain't got no excuses for not getting it done once you sit down in my class. And that's the truth. And my clients will tell you that I will tell you, get out of your way. It's 10 weeks run. It's on the website. It's on the website. I'm going to teach y'all reading this fundamental. It's a 10-week class. It doesn't matter where I'm located. The class is virtual. I have clients on the East Coast, on the West Coast, in the Midwest, in London, in Virgin Islands. I got clients in Barbados, the Bahamas. I got clients everywhere. I will teach you how to execute in such a simplistic, France also, in such a simplistic manner that the only thing that will keep you from executing is you. Won't be me no more. And it won't be that you didn't know. Avery said she wrote her book so fast it scared her. She wrote her book the same night. It's a 10-week course. It's $99 to save your seat. $99. And I'm going to say this for the record. It's contractual. It ain't no, I'm going to start and do 2 weeks and then I'm going to quit. Rochelle said you will execute in class. That's another thing we do, guys. We go to work in class so that when you walk away from class, you can't say, oh, now I'm confused about what she taught me in class. Ain't none of that, baby. Ain't none of that. Yeah, it's a contractual class. No quitter. We're offering you the payment plan as a convenience. This is not a weekly course. This is one class. The website for online consultant. I don't know what you're asking for, Miss Latrell. You got to tell me. Or you got to ask your Uncle Google. And that's how my classes are made, so that you can go from one class to another and build your empire. That's what this is about, guys. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to. But you do have to take action. Live Stream University starts November 3rd. And the Money Lab starts November 7th. Live Stream University starts November 3rd. The Money Lab starts November 7th. Yeah, action is a requirement. I've seen people sign up for my class and sit in that class like a knot on the log. It's on the site. Live Stream University is $49. The Money Lab is $59. The combination of the two is $99. 10 weeks. Let me say it all again at once. Live Stream University is $49 to save your seat, $49 a week for 10 weeks. The Money Lab is $59 to save your seat, $59 a week for 10 weeks. You can get them both and save money by doing $99 to save your seat and $99 a week. And I will tell you this. This is probably the last time that I'm going to teach them. And Daphne, $1,000 is nothing, because I'm about to make, I don't know. I'll tell you this. I made 6 figures in corporate America. Live Stream has given me the ability to make 8 times that and probably 10 times that by the end of the year. So if I'm charging you $500, $600, or $1,000, And you get, no, that's okay, Daphne, but I want to explain it because people don't understand money. You go take a $20 class, a $20 class is not going to show you how to generate a couple $100,000. It's not. Sorry. And if I show you my bookshelves with all of these books that I've had to read in order to get the knowledge that I'm sharing with you, you couldn't. Baby Miss Latrell, you got to go out there and find it. You've got to learn how to create a brand that people will hire. No. I know, Daphne. I know, baby. I'm just explaining it to them. And as a matter of fact, as courses go, and the ability to have weekly interaction with me via question and answer, one call with me would cost you $1,000. So to spend 10 weeks with me, it's a no-brainer. But you know, it all goes down to how much are you willing to invest in your next level? Yeah, I'm not going to give the secret in here. I'm not. And that's the truth of the matter, you know? How much are you willing to invest in your next level? And you do need both. And let me tell you, Periscope is going to teach you how to promote. But once you learn how to promote, what are you going to promote? The Money Lab is going to teach you how to create products. But once you learn how to create products, how are you going to promote them? And most entrepreneurs either are in that space where they don't know how to promote it, or they don't have anything to promote. So this combination of this class answers the question, what am I going to promote when? How? If you really want to build a brand, lickety-split, you need it. I don't know if 6 Gang is a troll or not. Exactly. Hey, Zaidi, how are you? So, you know, it all boils down to, are you ready to do something different in your life? If you are, you'll be there. And if you're not, you won't. But don't forget, guys, the opportunity to be a part of Courageous Women Magazine. Very good, King Louis. Very good. I love when people say they heard me and they did something different. Hey, Pastor Jan. Sure, Anthony, let me know. So here, guys. Oh, thank you, 6 Gang. I'm going to get out of here. But just real quick, a reminder, if you want to be a part of, Courageous Women Magazine, it's just a call that I did, that you're talking about the $7. It's just a call that I did, kind of like today, that told you, if you click on it, I think it has a description, but it's really just motivation, like I did today, telling you the same thing that I told you today. You don't need to buy that, boo. It's encouragement telling you the same thing I told you today. Take and turn your courage into your cash. Stop playing. Hey, Alto Beast, I heard you've been on the ball, girl, with Florida. And guys, do me a favor. If you're on Facebook and you know a woman who would be interested in being a part of the Courageous Women Magazine Top 100 Women in Business 2016, please make sure you tag them in this post or give them the link bit.ly/IHaveCourage, because we want to make sure that we're honoring women. We want to make sure that we're applauding women for showing up and being courageous. And I just want to remind you, courage is not always that textbook definition of courage. Courage is sometimes, you can't eat like soup. You can't. Courage is sometimes what we do every day and we take it for granted. And that's the truth. So if you're ready to recognize yourself, or you're ready to nominate another individual, make sure you go to bit.ly/IHaveCourage. Let me know if you have questions. I'm going to get ready for my class this afternoon, but I'll be back later. Love you guys. I hope I've given you something to think about. And All Things Boutique, you sign up for a class, you get unstuck. At some point, you've got to know that no one is going to just come save you. You've got to commit to becoming unstuck. You've got to say to yourself, I'm stuck. I'm going to sign up for a class so that I can get some accountability. And I'm going to become unstuck. And here's the thing. You may say to yourself, well, how do I know if the class is any good? If you can't risk $49 a week, $59 a week, I would venture to guess you would pay more than that to become unstuck. Because at the point where I was stuck, I would have paid anything to be free. At the point where them classes on point, Avery, but you're such a good cheerleader. At the point where I was stuck in my job, I would have paid anything to be free. At the point where I was stuck in my very own head, I would have paid anything to be free. So the question I got to ask you is, what cost are you willing to put on the line to be free, to be unstuck? Stay at the mall. Stay at the restaurant for a little while. Stay at the shoe shop. Stay at the purse store, the Fendi store, the Gucci store. That's the only place you can be stuck. Hey, my publisher, Julia, that is the only place you can be stuck. Start couponing. Stay at the grocery store. But the bottom line is you got to execute. And if you could do it by yourself, you would have done it already. I challenge you not to wait. Baby, if you got a boutique and you got $400 to your name, you got something in that boutique you can go sell right now. I'm just being honest. Everybody on here, if you got a house, say me. If you got somewhere to lay your head tonight, say me. Because I bet you can walk around that house and find something in that house that you can liquidate for money. Hello? I bet. No, I'm not giving mentorships. I'm not. I feel like people should pay for where they want to be. I bet I could walk around your house right now and find some shoes you can liquidate, some purses you can liquidate. Baby, come on now. You got something in the house to sell. And then not only that, I can guarantee you, yeah, Avery, some stuff with the tag still on it. Because I know I do. Then I'm going to get deeper. Go to your pantry. Right now in my pantry, listen to me. I got nuts. I got chocolate chips. I got flour. I got semi-sweet chocolate chips, milkshake. I can make some brownies. I got some peaches in the kitchen. I can make some cobblers. I can make some cakes. Baby, I can make some stuff to generate some money. Well, then, All Things Boutique, your new job is to make money for yourself. There's so many ways. I got fish in the freezer. Oh, daily job cuts. Wow. I could find some ways to make some money. Can you? It all boils down to how bad do you want it. But you know, Coach Rachetta, you know I'm telling the truth. You know, back in the Gap, Granny and them would clean houses. They would iron clothes. They would sell fish and spaghetti. Baby, they would have rent parties, card parties. They didn't go without. They didn't go without. I got some fish in the freezer, Miss Latrell. Baby, and some what's it called? Tony Chachere's. We can either sit around and say what we don't have, or we can work to change our situation. And that's not to mention you can drive Uber part-time. That's not to mention that with the internet right now, there's so many jobs you can work from home. And you ain't even got to do something strange. All right, Romeo. You ain't even got to do nothing strange for a little piece of change nowadays. Back in the Gap, you had to do something strange for a little piece of change. Nowadays, you can just get on the internet. Come on now. There's so many things you can do to generate revenue, but will you? I'm just being honest, Ebony. Y'all know what I'm saying. You ain't even got to do nothing strange nowadays. You don't. Money is everywhere. And when I stopped looking for a job, I found money. When I stopped looking for a job, I found money. Money is everywhere. Money is everywhere from the time you wake up, the time you get dressed, the time you walk out your door, the time you walk to your car, the time you drive to work, the time you get out of your car at work and walk into your building, walk down the hallway. Money is everywhere. And if you're not getting it right now, you got to say to yourself, there's a baseline education that I'm missing and that I'm willing to do whatever it takes for somebody to show me how to generate revenue. And that's the truth. That's true. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to come back tonight after Darius's story time and do our girl talk tonight. Women's only. Yep. Either make money or make excuses. There's too much money for you not to have any. If you're interested in the class I have coming up, go to bit.ly/moneyscope. And you'll see the 3 different options from $49 to $99. No guys tonight. No guys tonight. This is women's only. Me and my sister's about to get it together. bit.ly/moneyscope. So you can plan to be in class November 3rd, November 7th, or both. But you know what you need. If you need help with marketing promotion, you need to come to Scope School, aka Livestream University. It's at 8. Oh, I'm not, Kay, not tonight. I missed it because my friend passed. I had $1,000 worth of flights from Las Vegas to Baltimore back to Houston, and I missed it because my friend passed away, and the memorial was yesterday. So no, I'm not gonna be there, even though I already got my ticket. But I say that to say, thank you, baby. If you know you need help marketing, you need to be in live stream school. If you know you need more products on your shelf so you can make more money, you know you need to be in the money lab. And most of you, just being honest, need to be in both. You do. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was tough, but it was let me tell you. It was reinforcement for the journey that I'm on. And it was reinforcement for the way I work. And the way I work, I'm probably going to be on around 10:30. The way I work is if God may not give me tomorrow. So let me work hard today. Some of you, oh, thank you, Coach Rashetta. That's the new system, baby. Some of you are working like y'all got the rest of y'all lives to get on purpose. Some of y'all are working like y'all got the rest of forever to launch these careers and these ideas that God gave you. You can't call it. You better work like you don't know when your time is up, because you don't. All right. Love you guys. bit.ly. Hey, Prophetess Demetra. Moneyscope is the link, and I'll check you guys out later.